Hello, Sagittarius and Owl Birth Totem. This is Sacred Spiritual Healer. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. If you want inner child healing, coaching, reiki, distant healing, email me. If you have just questions, feel free to email me. So, Owl Birth Totem is a Native American card for the Sagittarius. Alright, so if your birth date is November 22nd to December 21st, you are a Northern Hemisphere Sag. If you are May 21st to June 20th, you are Southern Hemisphere. Direction is northeast, element is fire, stone is obsidian for the owl. Alright, that being said, we'll get right into it and get an overall energy card for the Divine Feminine and one for the masculines of Scorpio, or no, sorry, I just did Scorpio, of the Owl and Sag that are on this collective wave. So it's still the twin flame collective wave, but breaking it down so it's almost a personal reading. Alright, let's see, true precise messages for Sagittarius Owl for the collective wave. True precise messages, please. Yeah. Oyster and starfish, and of course they couldn't resist to give me a few extras. Kind of mirrors. You have a water sign, two water signs, and here you have a water and a fire, and then another water. Alright, so the feminines, Divine Feminines, starting off first with you for Sagittarius Owl of the collective wave. Alright, so you have oyster down in the deeps of the water. You know your spirit guides are all around you. You're shining your bright down in the darkness to light around you, to attract your divine counterpart. A little hardened on the shell, on the surface. You're not really letting down your guard. You're staying down in the depths even though you're shining your light. So you may want to do a lot more healing. Maybe you're just having a dark week. Right now, the last few days have been quite emotional. People, things that are coming up for people from the past, hurts, regrets, mostly regrets, things like that they need to heal from. So perhaps that's why your shell is up, because you feel regrets and you're trying to stay inside your shell. But Spirit wants you to know you need to come out of the shell. You need to break down and show your heart, show the unconditional love, show your light to the top, and be the star. Oh, how beautiful is that? Bright color, right? You still go down on the more shallower water, but you were starfish. So shine your star, shine your light. The Cobra. Scorpio had this. It's, you can see they're usually in a copper color. That's why this is so red and copperish in color around them. snake is not necessarily an evil card. It's more of, might be a little sly, might be a little slithery, but overall they have a very keen perception and are passionate in their love. So you're shining your color bright, you're keeping your keen perception, and so is the alligator, or crocodile rather. I always see this as an alligator, I don't know why. You go down in the deeps and meditate and just think, and you have you have a lot of foresight, and your intuition is spot on, coming in when you sense predators nearby. You can snap, otherwise you lay in the murky mud and watch and wait. You're patient. You can be very patient, and you're just in your almost a meditative or not quite a hermit stage, because it's not like that, but you're thinking. Stingrays for both of you. Okay, full of your chakra colors are vibrantly bright. You're still in the water energy, your emotions, right? Water's the emotions, and this one's fired up. So this one's kind of a little of both, in out energy. But the stingray is in the color, shining their light, but they are stingrays. So if you get too close or not, if you upset them, then they will sting. Okay, next 5 cards across the top will be for the Divine Feminines that are Sagittarius owls in this collective wave. And the bottom row will be Divine Masculines in this Divine collective wave, forcing the Sagittarius and owl. Okay? Alright, Spirit. Give us true, precise messages for Sagittarius owls. For the Divine Feminines, please. Thank you, Spirit. True and precise messages for Sagittarius and owl, this collective wave. Divine Feminines energy, please, for the Sagittarius on this collective wave. So you got 9 of Pentacles, Hangman, oh, 9 of Cups, Three, 4, 5. Okay. Now if you'll give us the masculines, please. Divine masculines for the collective wave that are Sagittarius owls. The wheel wants to turn. Okay, Divine masculine. Two precise messages for the Sagittarius on this collective wave. Everybody stab themselves in the back. there. Okay. So divine feminines, you're contemplating, you're thinking, you're not sure what choices. Maybe you're the one with the extra party. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. You're building up your pentacles and just waiting for your divine masculine to come forward to answer. You look a little sad, you look a little worried, like you're working on this journey. You know who your twin flame is, you know the science behind the journey, and you're building your pentacles so you're ready for a family when they come forward. Your twin flame still has his face covered though, so while he's there with you, he's either hiding something or he's not in his truth. The little squirrel has a mask over his face, who she clearly adores, because you can see how she is looking at that squirrel. Sorry, hang on. I figure a way to get the camera so it's straight. Alright, so then, because you're worried, you're going into hermit mode, or hangman mode. So, hermit mode you might go into, but hangman is where you go to contemplate. You are putting yourself in a hermit stage on purpose so that you can make decisions, right? So, behind you is gloom, right? But you've already uprooted all your old belief systems, and you've flipped them over so that they're all uprooted in the science of the journey, and you're coming out from the darkness, what's behind you, the doom and gloom, and you're headed to the light. You've done your time as a hangman. You've come up with a solution of which choice you're going to make. Here you have 9 of Cups, 9 options. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay and just love yourself, or are you going to turn and wait for your divine masculine, continue to work that, or are you going to choose a different path? Because there's 9 choices here, but Spirit's telling you there's only one divinely guided choice, and that's the one, that's your squirrel. So there are things that are not revealed yet leading him to you. More inner healing needed, more for either one of you, more understanding. But it is divinely guided for you to choose the right way, to make the right choice. Don't pick a soulmate instead of the twin flame just because the soulmate's an easier choice. There's not as much work, right? They're going to love you anyway. You don't have to do all that inner healing with a soulmate, but they're also not going to be a divine for your soul purpose, for your mission. When you were reincarnated, you made a choice, you made a promise, a contract to one another to complete a mission, to complete your soul purpose. So Spirit's saying, choose wisely. So moon. The moon energy, there's the twin flames, or twin towers. So you have twins everywhere. You got the twin towers, you got the 2 animals, and you have the science behind the journey right here on the crab. Things are not as they seem at times. Some things are illusions. So while you may think you have all these other options, it's an illusion. You might choose the wrong cup and find out, no, it was the wrong one. It doesn't even exist. That's not meant for you. But you're out there howling at the moon, saying, help illuminate the right one. Because you want to move forward. You want to offer a cup of love. It's taken too long. But yet your mask is down, not in your truth. You're holding the reins, but very loosely, as if you're not really sure. But you're trying to move forward because you're in your emotions. You're in the water. You're on a fish. Another illusion, right? You can't really ride a fish. I guess you could. If you manifest it. Okay? So I'll clarify those after we go through the divine masculines. So they have the 10 of Swords. They feel like they've stabbed themselves in the back, or someone has stabbed them in the back. with his hand reaching up like this. For this one, it looks to me as if he stabbed himself in the back by betraying you. But we'll see. We'll see who's the mask is closed here on the helmet. So who's really got the secrets, right? I mean, who's to say the feminine can't have the side piece? Sorry, it kind of proves verbiage. It's just what that's how I see it. So, swords. Yeah. He looks like he's the one in pain. He feels, he's draped in purple, so he feels like he should be in royalty, but why is it so painful? But she's in pain too, so you're mirroring each other. She's not being stabbed with swords. Why? Because he feels betrayed maybe by her, stabbed in the back by her. But you're both looking pretty sad. Hermit. You got the star. Excellent. It's an Aquarius card. But, let me just see for a second. You feel the divine masculine sees themselves as the star draped in magical blue all around them, his emotions. He was in his emotions. But the towers here are these, part of like a, let me see what this is. Actually a building back here that fell in, so it's almost like the stars here overlooking whatever tower just came down, trying to escape maybe the tower that just came down. Because if you look at this closely, way in the back, there's a building back there that's all tipped over. Never noticed it before. His spirits guides are with him. The divine is guiding him as well. Shielded. So the divine masculine is coming up with a star card, which makes me believe also the whatever stabbed him in the back was regarding the divine feminine. She's the one that had to go into hangman mode. He's the one that sees himself as a star and that he knows the true lovers. If I had to guess, I'd say this divine masculine, because we all have divine feminine and divine masculine in us. So it could still be male or female, but this divine masculine, male or female, saw themselves as a star, knows the lover's connection. I would say they were the chaser, they were the runner, perhaps. So now he's at the wands, 5 of wands, battling people about this, perhaps battling other men that she had. This is female, so I'm saying she, but it still could be either. He feels like he has to fight for this, for his lover, because he feels like he's the star. So why isn't he having his lover? He's got a battle for it. Knight of coins, he's willing to go in, and again, these horses are battling for her. And he is partially in his truth, but not fully. Why? Because he senses she's not in her truth. Her mask is down. He's got a mask, but it's pretty wide open. He can even speak through this, and the eye socket parts are very open. A lot of green here, so his heart chakra is wide open. He being the divine masculine. And you have the world on the bottom. How cool. So the world is going to be his divine masculine. Let's see what we get to clarify. Let's see who's got the extra party. That's what this is looking like. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I saw it with the 9 of Cups. We got the King of Wands for the divine feminine. Sorry, it dropped a little here. Okay, so she, 9 of Pentacles, gets the Knight of Wands. Again, the face on that Knight is closed. He's carrying his wand like that's all he cares about in that picture. The Knight cares about. I should remember. Yeah. Okay. Give me true and precise messages, please, Spirit. True and precise messages. What's this hangman about? What's this hangman about? Yeah. She knows it should be Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. But here she is, here this person is battling with juggling two options, two of Pentacles. But Spirit says these are two options they're trying to juggle, knowing it should be equal give and take, but this person is juggling with someone else, which is why she has the options. We don't need to clarify options. Moon, let's clarify Moon card. Let's clarify Moon card with true and precise message for Sagittarius. All things as a collective wave. Holding back here. I need some cards. Let me try this one. The Moon Spirit, thank you. Seriously? Did you do that on purpose? I feel like maybe. You're supposed to be nice. Nine of Wands. Got a lot of nines here. This is on the Moon. But he's surrendering. He's down on his knee, feeling like he had to battle something, just coming out of the battle. He still has his wand here, holding on to it like that's the most important thing. Little does he know, if he wants to get the Seven of Pentacles with this person, it's going to take more. You got Seven of Pentacles, very fine. Judgment, yeah. They think that their pentacles will get them this person, but that's not the case. Judgment's going to step in and fix this so that the Chariot can move forward, so justice can take place. Then they'll have the Wheel of Fortune with Temperance balancing things out and manifesting, and so things can move forward. Six of Wands. Oh, forgot one. Queen of Swords. Ooh. She's feeling a little upset that she had to go through the Justice and the Temperance, and Justice and Temperance, Judgment. So she's coming out the Queen of Swords, but she's the one that was holding all the choices. So she's moving forward. She's going to try and make that offer, although it seems immature or not. just because she's not in her truth either. Let's see, what ones are these? Yes. Alright, I'm going to switch to, I guess I'll use the owls. Crows, rather. I call them owls, sorry. Yeah, most of them are afraid. Alright, let's see what this poor guy's going through. Ten of Swords. True precise messages to clarify Ten of Swords for the Divine Masculine, please. True precise messages to clarify Ten of Swords for the Masculine in these collective ways. Scorpio, Owl. Maybe that Owl. These? Let me see what these look like. Yeah, on the bottom was 5 of Swords, still going through the battle. Feels like it's a constant battle actually to him. So first one up is the Two of Wands. They want to communicate. He wants loving communication. He wants truth. The wand's up, so he's prepared to give his truth. Will she? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Equal give and take. 6 wands. This reminds me of 11:11 as well. And the Knight of Swords. Funny because he's got 10 swords. So he's the Knight of Swords. Wants communication. Wants equal give and take. He wants truth from both. In other words, for both. He wants to share his truth, but he wants truth from her as well. I'll try and show you. These cards are huge. Look at this. Alright. The Star, you can clarify the Star, but the Star's a happy card. I don't know if we really need to. What's the Star here for? Is it after the Tower? 8 of Swords, okay. You wanted to say more than I thought regarding the Star. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's still building his pentacles. 8 of Coins, but he wants to offer some to her. He's building them, but he wants to offer. The Queen of Swords, and you got a pair there. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. He sees that person as his queen. Or and he's holding on to his pentacles. And 5 of Cups. He's sad over what he feels like he's lost. Doesn't realize he still has 2 cups of love here, but they're not completely full and overflowing. So his cup's not full. And nothing in this said that she was nurturing him. Maybe she's not doing the work, but he is. So that's why I still say that this is the chaser, this is the runner. I wonder what was next. Clarify 5 of Wands. Thank you. Called my DM in to speak for the DMs, but I think he's getting sassy throwing cards. Okay. He feels like he's the King of Wands. He wants to be her king. She's all that's on his mind. He wants to offer her communication and a gift, the rose. He wants sunshine and eternity with her. He was the Knight of Wands. But after the battle, he became the King of Wands. Why? Because he knew that there was choices that had to be cut out of their lives. When he found out from her that there was choices, it broke his heart. 10 of Swords in his back. And he wants the world with her. Eternity. He's being strong. But he still knows she's the one. The Knight of Coins. What are these horses fighting about? Did he come in his truth? Did she come in her truth? Who's truth? Ace of Swords. Somebody's in her truth. Somebody told her truth. And there's the rose, the gift that he wanted to give her. Gotta go back because that's kind of cool. So he came to her in truth after the battle, giving her the rose that he brought her, making him the Knight of Coins, but he did have a lot of coins. Alright, let's see. Clarify Knight of Coins and Ace of Swords. What else did they get? Any other communication? Do we get the lovers? Do we get the happily ever after together? Clarify. The Magician, you're going to manifest this because you know she's the divine connection. So you're she can't speak right now. Manifesting it. Anything else for this reading? Anything else for this reading? Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. He feels he could just fly out of there, of this Eight of Swords, but even though he's brought her the gift and communication of his truth, not getting any truth from her because that mask is still closed. Let's see if she's going to give him a mask, or raise her mask. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Knight of Cups? Clarify Knight of Cups for this feminine. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Still fighting, Five of Wands. She's battling, removing that mask and coming forward with her truth. And not giving equal give and take. Let me see if I can get a different. Clarify the divine feminine's Knight of Cups. Oops, okay. She sees herself as the Queen of Wands now. She's holding the staff. She looks a little upset. There's no green in that card. Not in the heart space yet. Not in the heart space yet. But yet she has those options. Maybe she's upset, but she knows she has to cut something out. Alright, even here she's still wearing the mask. She wants forward movement, but still coming forward, holding on that wand, holding with her mask down. She's not in her truth. She doesn't want to come out of it either. She knows she has to cut things away that no longer serve her, and she's just confused what to cut away. She's got the 8 cups, but all but one have been spilled. So who's she gonna give it to? This is just energy for now. I mean, it's still not saying she's leaving him. She wants him. She wants the journey. She's just confused. Maybe she needs to go in hermit stage. But she does want the wheel to turn forward. She does want that happy ever after. Right now, oh. She's turning away from her. Normally I'd say this is sneaky behavior. But she wants that cup of love. We've got the ace. So she wants that cup of love, but she's getting the tower until she chooses, because she's not choosing. Wow. Oh, better her than me. I wouldn't want any. I don't think I can handle any more towers. Spirit, you don't have to test me on it though. Anything that's for the Queen of Cups. Whoops. Let me grab that. Oh, coming together. She's waking up. That tower must have knocked some sense into her. They usually do. So you got the Six of Pentacles. And here I see it's both of them are doing equal give and take. And she is receiving nourishment and he's receiving nourishment from the divine. It's probably giving her a few lessons in love. She's not draped in green, but he is. One, two, three, four, five. What will come for day 6? What do you see for day 6 for this divine feminine? What do you see for day 6 for this feminine? After the tower, what happens for this divine feminine? Oh, she's going to go into 9 of Swords. Well, she can open her eyes. She's a little fearful. Well, a tower will do that. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Before you throw it at me. Oh, she's going to come out as King of Cups. He's smiling. She's got the cup open. She's on her, holding her staff. And he's got the Lovers. So, at least she's smiling now with her choice. I'm going to leave that there and get you an angel card of advice. Oh. I'm just going to take that from down there as well because it shouldn't have fell. Alright, Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. I'm the Queen of the Outsiders. That sounds a little dark. And she's beautiful. The sun is all around her, but it says she's the Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, but in love. Huh. I'll give that one to her. Okay, Angel of Joyfulness. So he's pretty happy about something. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. There you go. Awesome. And God of Conflict Resolution, you are being encouraged to walk away from your current conflict. Ooh. Because remember, they kept fighting. But maybe just walk away long enough to, hibernate or hangman. Give it some thought. Make sure you're serious. Heal. Do inner child healing. Email me if you need guidance on the inner child work. Alright. Gonna leave it there. Thank you. Namaste. Sagittarius, have a great week. I hope this works out for you. And have a blessed day.